Hello everyone, this is Zooc, and today I'm going to be drawing a Barbarian from Diablo 3. Now I wish I could sit here and talk for 10 minutes about the rich and interesting history of the Barbarians, but unfortunately there's not much to them, to be honest. They're an ancient civilization, purely nomadic most of the time. They call themselves the children of Bull-Kathos. That's basically the only indication as to their origin. Bull-Kathos being apparently a great and ancient king. Not sure if he was real or not in the universe. In any case, barbarians solely existed to protect Mount Arreat, and apparently an item of significant importance that was kept inside it. They did not know what it was. They didn't care. They just did their job. They sat there roaming the lands, the northern steppes, and just protecting the mountain from any sort of invaders and plunderers and whatnot. So basically that's their purpose. Guardians of Mount Arreat. That's it. That's the entire barbarian history. In Diablo 3, their tribes sort of dispersed and they're just kind of walking around now without any real purpose. Apparently there are a few barbarians left in the northern steppes still clenching to their vigil to defend the mountain, which is irrelevant at this point. But yeah, not a very rich history. Barbarians obviously are very much melee inclined, not very much into magic or any use of machines or poisons or any fancy stuff like that. They're very attuned to the land and to the nature, and they're very like stoic people, if you want to call it that. They're basically all they do is just use their physical and mental strength to defeat enemies. Obviously, we all know they have these war cries that enhance their abilities or give them a certain bonus to defense and all that stuff. But I got to play Barbarian a bit in Diablo 3. It sort of feels like WoW. It feels like playing a warrior in WoW. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Obviously, I haven't played it at the past level 10 because you're kind of forced to stop there. But from what I saw, it very much resembles a lot of the abilities that they put in WoW, like Leap and Shield Wall and what else was there? Battle Shout. Obviously not their names, but that's kind of what they equate to. So yeah, that's about it for the Barbarian. I can't say it's gonna be my first pick in Diablo at this point. I'm not sure if I really want to dedicate myself to that, because I got to play Barbarian and Diablo 2 a lot. I think I got like either level 99 or 98 or something. So I played it at a very high level, and I used to have like one of those, I'm not sure what the popular name for them was, but it was a Whirlwind Barbarian. They just did Whirlwind all the time. Pretty fun, pretty strong class. You can die easily, but other than that, you just chop through motherfuckers like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, now with Diablo 3, I think I'm going to stick with the Witch Doctor, to be honest. Or at least test it out and see how many people actually roll the Witch Doctor. Because I have a slight feeling that a lot of people are just going to say, yeah, I'm going to be the only Witch Doctor out there, and it's just going to be crawling with them. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. If it comes down to that, maybe I'll go with something a bit more interesting, like Demon Hunter or whatever. We'll see. So let's talk a bit about the drawing, I guess. It took 6 hours and 40 minutes. I decided to not go with the typical barbarian pose that people use nowadays, because a lot of the guys that do concept art or like fan art for Diablo just sort of trace the art that's already out there and make their own armor. But they use like the same poses and stuff from what I've seen, so that's kind of lame. I went with a more flex slash model sort of pose, like he knows someone's watching him, so he's like posing and stuff. Not really used much reference for it, just sort of made up my own stuff. I did look at some of the sketches for Barbarians on the Blizzard site just to see like what kind of helms they have, but I didn't use like any particular model for the helm. I just sort of made my own thing. So not much reference for this character, and he's just basically a muscular guy with a lot of armor and weapons. Can't really say there's much more to this class, but yeah, it took, let's see, as I said, 6 hours and 40 minutes. I thought it would take longer, but towards the end I sort of got into a really good flow, and not really like stumbled, or I wasn't stuck on any particular element for too long. I sort of just went on with it, and it went pretty smooth. But yeah, I had fun drawing it, because it's nice to draw like big guys, because they always have a lot of armor on them, and I'm starting to really like armor and combining armor with organic elements, like the Barbarian has. As you can see there on his shoulder, he has like skulls and stuff, and things that looked like they're carved into the actual armor. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, please rate this video if you liked it, and I'll see you for my next ones. Bye bye.